Hello, today we are going to be flipping through this magazine here. I'm just going to be kind of rambling along with it. And this is called Photo Life. It is a photography magazine. Your guide to everything photo. This issue is from October and November 2019. And the cover photo is of this mostly white photo. And down here we have what appears to be a hockey game. And apparently an ATV, because you always use those in hockey. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 players. We have 1 net apparently. Maybe they're using the ATV as a net, because obviously there's only one. So, on the first page here, we have a ad for Henry's, which is a Canadian camera store. It's iconic since 1909. And over here, we have the table of contents. I talk about what's on the cover. It's called The Art of Simplicity, a minimalist approach to creating stronger, cleaner images. And then they have exposure, which has the editorial, contributors, this and that, this community, the living room, and they have vision, which is wisdom, wit, and other tidbits, defying the odds, showtime. And they have toolbox, which is the art of simplicity, which is up there as well. And then dealing with rejection and ProPhoto C1 and C1 Plus. On this page here, we have connectors. This is the editorial, the note from the editor. That's usually in the front of, I guess, most magazines. Over here we have an ad for Sigma lenses. 45mm lens, 35 and 14 and 24. And we have this photo of this woman here. And she is in what looks like a garden or a forest with trees and flowers. And she's holding a bouquet. Wearing like a pink kind of dress or robe or gauzy material. Flowers on it. And tickling her nose. And this is an ad for the light that they used in this photo. It's called ProPhoto C1 Plus. The studio light for smartphones, so you can use it with your phone. And over here we have, what do they call this? This and that. Basically they just talk about different photography expos and exhibitions that are going on over the country. Down here they talk about who worked on the magazine, the staff. We have the Zoom Photo Festival exhibitions that's in Toronto. The 10th annual Profusion Expo. And over here we have a ad for Olympus. You can't see that. Olympus. And it's a camera. Actually, it's more than a camera. It's a declaration of freedom. Taking a picture of a mud storm, kicking up the dust in the mud. And this is an ad for their other magazine, which is called Photo Life Lab, which I have never seen. I've only seen this one. And this is they're talking about the inaugural Far North Photo Festival, and one in Oshawa, and one about Diane Arbus. And this is an advertisement for Downtown Camera, where photography lives, in Toronto. This is an ad for, I guess this is all the magazines they had in 2019. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I guess. Which is the one we're looking at. Kind of stands out from the rest of them. And over here we have an exhibition in, at the White Museum. Where's that? Does it say where it is? Oh, in Banff, I guess. In Banff. And then we have over here, New Generation Photography Award exhibition and Japanese photography. And then they're advertising the Stephen Bolger Gallery, which is showing all these people's work and the dates. And then we have, I guess our kind of first article. It's called Long Live the Matriarchy. I assume this is who they're talking about. Toronto-based photographer May Churang. And it's basically just an interview, I guess, about, her life and her business. And then they have some more of her work. You can see what it's like. And they have an ad for Panasonic Lumix from Vistec. And the second article, this is about Jeff Thomas. Excerpts from an interview. Photo-based artist and curator Jeff Thomas uses photography to question image-based stereotypes of Indigenous people. There's an interview there, and they show some of his work here. Some more pictures of his. And more of the interview. And another photo. And I think probably the end of the interview. And another photo. I think that's the only one that was in color, right? Yeah, it looks like the rest of them were black and white. Here's one in color. And then we have another ad for Downtown Camera, where photography still lives. Well, it looks like they have a new home. And then we have another article, Define the Odds. This is about photographer or photojournalist David Himbert. He's showing some of his work. This is, what does that say? American film director Spike Lee. And if I can read that, I don't know. A demonstration. And this is the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. And then continuing the article. And we have some more photos. And we have some, I think it said something about children boxers in, what did it say? Havana's child boxers. And then the ring. And there's a quote up here that says, "The less I look like a photographer, the better it is for my work." And we have an ad for the Pro Fusion Pro Imaging Expo. 2 spectacular days, 10 sensational years in the making. And over here we have the Showtime photo contest, which readers of the magazine can send in their work, and then they can win a subscription to the magazine. So this subject was bokeh, and then so these are the submissions from the people, the readers. So this one, 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 this one. This one here is the winner. Looks like a tulip, maybe, flower. I think I like this one here, the lamppost, the best. Which one do you like? And then this is the, I believe, the cover article, The Art of Simplicity. This is, I guess another mostly white and gray photo. And it has like the, what are those, huskies? I think they're huskies. Well, they're dogs anyway. I don't know if that has to do, yeah, that one's a husky. But the, like the sled dogs. A minimalist approach to creating stronger, cleaner images. I guess they're just saying how this is strong, right? Because it's so simple. I guess it just has the one subject. The article, there's the article, some more. And this one here is just a tunnel, it looks like. This one here is some geese, I think. I think they're geese. And this one here is a plane. The plane, the plane. And over here we have one that is that a seal? I think it's a seal. I think they're seals. And then down there we have the hockey one that's on the cover. More of the ad. Another advertisement for Sigma. Spectacular glass. And then we have another article dealing with rejection. Positive ways to think about, avoid, and recover from hearing no. Here's the article. Here is a photo, pretty simple to this one too. And this one here has a flower at the bottom. And over here we have, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Oh, okay, this is ice forming. Ice forms in northern Ontario's lakes as they freeze and thaw. And this one here is an Algonquin sunrise shot. And more of the article. And then we have another advertisement for Vistec. Ready, steady, go! And then more of the article, and this one here looks like a storm. Something here about imposter syndrome. Another advertisement for journalism, experience, and responsibility. The TIPA World Awards. Oh, I guess this is like an award for magazines, it looks like. Bunch of magazines down here. And then another article, I think this might be the last one, maybe. This is about ProPhoto C1 and C1 Plus, which are... oh wait, the flash. This is the flash that we saw in the previous advertisement that you can use with your smartphone, I believe. And this is what it looks like. You can see the light. Lights on this side. And I guess this is what they look like. Here's this one and that one. And they're showing what the photo looks like on your phone. Okay, this is the last article. It's called The Living Room. Take a seat and join the chit chat. So basically they ask a question. So for example, what is photography to you? And then I guess this readers maybe, or people who work there, I'm not sure, they can like send in their response and they'll print it here. And then the back has an advertisement for Sony camera with my hair all over it. Power, speed, precision. She's running. And then the back has a advertisement for Nikon, which is the kind of camera I have. Woo-hoo. And it's showing a ballerina. So graceful. And she's in front of a carousel. So that was our magazine flip through. I think I'm going to do a second one right after this one to make a longer video, because I would like to try and do some longer stuff. Hello, so we are back with a second Photo Life magazine. This is the magazine that is actually from August, September, so the one before, the one we just looked at. This one here has a aerial shot of a city, a very busy looking city. This side we have an advertisement for Henry's, the camera store. On here we have the table of contents on the cover. So it says where to shoot and get a slice. Photographer's Guide to New York City. So I guess this is New York, as if we had any doubt. So then we have the usual exposure, editorial, contributors, this and that, the community, misadventures in photography, 1,000 new, the living room, vision, wisdom and wit and other tidbits, the great connector, where to shoot and get a slice, that's the cover story, and showtime, and then toolbox we have again and again. And then here we have the letter from the editor, as per usual. And here we have an advertisement for Sigma. The big three. 1, 2, 3. The perfect trio. And we have all of our photography exhibitions that they talk about in the beginning. We have one for historical Caribbean photographs. We have one for something I can't read, simulators. And this is about the staff. And we have one about Pro Photo, the 75th anniversary of D-Day, Simon, Prince for Sale and Simon's Fabric, I don't know what that means, 1840, Olympus Tough. About the Canon EOS RP. Other worlds, different planets, looks like space. New rules for drones in Canada, oh boy. Momentum. World Press Photo, Mini Test, the Tile Slim and the Tile Mate, whatever those are. And then we have an advertisement for Nikon. Natural Selection in Action. And then we have the Stephen Waddle, named 2019 Scotiabank's Photography Award winner. And we have group exhibitions in Calgary. And we have how to take stock photography that sells. And we have an advertisement for Sky News, which is a magazine. This is our first article. It's about the Indigenous Archival Photo. Paul C. Quasis honors untold stories. He's a writer. We have his examples of his work here and the article. Then we have another article called Return from the Dead, a cautionary tale about protocols. Our article, we have an advertisement for Vistec here. This is the article, and we have he's camping on top of a big, is that a cliff? And advertisement for Photo Life, all the magazines. As you can see, the one we just looked at isn't there yet. And then we have an article about excerpts from our interview with Bill King, who is a pianist, composer, music journalist, radio producer, broadcaster, record producer, music director, interviewer, and more. A very talented guy. Here's some of his work. Drums. So this is the article, interview. There's some more of his work over here of musicians. More of the interview. Over here, some more of his work and the rest of the interview. And then we have the same advertisement before about TIPA, or TIPA. And we have another article called The Great Connector. Thelma Pepper refuses to let the ordinary women of Saskatchewan be forgotten. She's a biologist and botanist. Here's some of her work. And the interview. Here's some more of her work. Double spread there. Rest of the interview. And down here we have like a big, looks like a farm. Some more here. Over here. We have, I was gonna say Spider-Man. We have Superman. More of the article. More of her work. And the rest of the article. And we have the article from the cover story. Where to shoot and get a slice. A photographer's guide to New York City. Showing the bridge. If it says what bridge that is, I don't know. Not familiar with the bridges, but it's one of the bridges. So the article. We have the subway. She looks like she's hiding behind the pole there. And we have outside street scene of a tattoo parlor. 21. And we have the rest of the article. Oh, they're talking about each borough. Over here they're talking about Manhattan. Over here talking about Brooklyn, Queens. More of the work there. Lamb Gyro, or I think it's Gyro. And ice skating, it looks like. And buildings. Right here they're talking about the Bronx. What your appetite for New York City now? Oh, these are New York City photographers. 6 essential New York City photographers. And over here we have Staten Island. And we have someone on the street posing as, I think that's Chucky, right? Chucky? You get all kinds there. You get all kinds everywhere. And we have there's people on the street, I guess. Obviously, that would be a really good place for street photography. And over here we have some buildings. And the end of the article there. Over here we have the Showtime contest where the readers can send in their work and they can win a subscription to the magazine. This time the theme was architecture. So we have some buildings, mostly buildings probably because, you know, the architecture. We have the inside of the buildings. Just a little spotlight on the building. This one here was the winner, the inside of the building. And I think I agree that I like that one the best. Which ones do you like? Yeah, I like this one too the best. Good job. Over here we have the next article, which is called Again and Again. And it's revisiting locations for stronger photographs and a deeper understanding of your subject. Over here we have a nature scene. Water and the mountains, sky, trees, rocks. Photographing a subject over time. Talking about, I guess, taking, revisiting your subject matter, I guess. Improving, hopefully. You have water and flowers in a field, and another field. There's a waterfall, mountains, another mountain. I guess this is the same mountain that they're showing there. Like, stay down there. They're showing this mountain here, and then this one here is the same one, I believe. And this is the rest of the article. And they have an advertisement for Sigma, art for art's sake. And then they have the last page, which is called the living room. Take a seat and join the chit chat. And the question this time is, which photographers, known or unknown, inspire you the most? And how have they helped your style evolve? And there's all the answers from either, probably readers, right? Readers or different people anyway, different photographers. And then at the back they have an advertisement for Panasonic, Lumix, Three's Company, 1, 2, 3. And then on the back cover they have an advertisement for Nikon, a new era in optics. And that was that one there. I think we got through that one quicker. But I mean, I would like to do, like, make this a series, I guess, flipping through magazines. Because it's an awfully, like, I guess, low maintenance video idea. So, but I'll have to find some different magazines to go through, or different books, or just stuff like that, I guess. Hope you enjoyed the flip through and my ramble. I mean, I tried to like ramble, you know. I don't know how good it was, but